What's going on, good people? This is a very quick video because I'm busy with stuff. But I saw this like thing on a forum about how Lil Wayne had sold his masters for, I guess, $100 million. And what's interesting to me about this whole thing is that hip hop journalism, as I've said a number of times, is in the toilet. So nobody fact checks anything. Nobody even bothers to be like, oh, does this even make sense? Is this real? All that stuff. Because again, it's all about front and seeming like you have more money than you actually do, right? And when you do that, of course, there's going to be a lot of bullshit and lies. I tried to find out some articles, some receipts about Lil Wayne selling his masters for $100 million. Not that it matters to me on some pocket watch shit. If he did sell it for $100 million, that's cool, whatever. But I was more curious because I was like, how come I'm not hearing about this? So it looks like TMZ says, oh, in June, Wayne sold his masters for that. But why is there no receipts on that? Like when Bob Dylan and Scooter Braun and some of these people are selling their masters. I mean, you see articles in the Guardian, Vanity Fair, not Vanity Fair. I'm sorry, Variety, Billboard. You know, like legitimate music publications because it's legitimate music news, and they'll mention it with numbers and receipts, right? So, but Lil Wayne sells his catalog and nobody talks about it. It's not even mentioned, but it just comes up all of a sudden. Yeah, I find that a little hard to believe, honestly. And you know what's funny? You know where I think they get that $100 million from? That number, because I googled it just very quickly, and it seems like there was some sort of a lawsuit or something between Lil Wayne and Birdman, and they got an advance. I think Cash Money got an advance from UMG for $100 million or something like that, and maybe that's where that number came from. And so that article, that I'll link that below. That article came out in like 2016. So maybe that's where um, you know that number was, and Lil Wayne had claimed that Birdman or something had spent like 70 of that $100 million, and maybe TMZ had picked this up and we're writing about it now, just because it's a slow news day and someone was suing Lil Wayne, and they probably were like, oh, and Lil Wayne sold some money, some masters, and didn't really fact check it. Anyway, my point is that don't believe everything you hear, because what's the point, honestly? And I'm all about receipts. My favorite website on the internet, one of them is Snopes. If you've never heard of Snopes, you gotta use Snopes, okay? This is especially crucial for news and stuff like that because to me, Snopes doesn't talk about rapping and bullshit and stuff like that, but it's the era of fake news. This is the internet now, right? So you got bots who are out here working for various media companies and artists and all that kind of shit. Trolls in my comment section who work for Griselda and Kanye and whatever, who are like typing these angry comments all the way from, like I said, Kazakhstan or whatever. A lot of this stuff is not real. Okay, so you have to do your research and try and get something legitimate because at the end of the day, there are legitimate news sources out here, right? Um, but you just gotta, just do a little Google. That's all, and it doesn't even take that much time. Like, I found this out about the whole Lil Wayne thing sounding off. I just did, Lil Wayne 100 million masters, whatever, and I tried to see if there was an article on it, and I saw something from Billboard, dated 4 years ago. It's not quick. I mean, we have the internet. Do your Googles. Peace.